Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Mindset Shiftology on the Melting Pot Radio Network. I'm your host, Daniel Trowick, and we are back for another episode of Mindset Shiftology where we just talk to people, y'all. We just allow people to be transparent so you can look a little bit into their lives and to see the different things and experiences and environments they grew up in and things they've overcome to get to where they are today. Because I do believe that the society is a hopeless place right now, but there are some people out here living amazing lives and overcoming some things that many people don't feel as though they should have been able to overcome. And we just want to bring it to you so we can allow you to gain some insight onto different things that you may be going through, that someone else has went through, that there is a way to get over it. And I apologize for the delay in time as far as starting. My computer froze, y'all. Just everything froze. You know how technology works. But we are rocking and rolling tonight, and I'm excited because we have an amazing guest on. It's my brother. It's been about almost 2 years now since we connected, and immediately off the jump, it was just a real connection. And it's not those fairy tale connections that you make up in the story. It was real. It was genuine. We saw eye to eye, and we have similar beliefs. And I'm just excited to have this brother on the show tonight. And we just gonna bring it to you, y'all. We gonna give it to you. We gonna give it to you how you need it, how you want it, how you may not want it. But guess what? We just gonna give it to you. So without further ado, I would like to welcome my brother, Kelsey Maynor, to the show. Welcome to Mindset Shiftology.
What's going on, man?
Hey, I'm great, man. Thank you for taking the time out and joining me on the show tonight. And man, I know you're busy. I know you have long days, because I talk to you first thing in the morning usually. So, I know how your days work. So, man,
I'm used to it though.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's the grind. It's the grind.
I'm where I am right now, man. I'm actually at a studio right now, music studio here in Atlanta. Not because I do music, but a lot of my friends do. I consider myself to be able to connect people. So I got a couple friends in the studio right now putting some stuff together. I'm just here vibing with the creativity. So, man, I'm excited, man. I've been trying to do this for the longest. I think it's been like a year or so since I've been like, yo, I'm going to get on the show. How can you make some time happen? So,
man, listen.
Got it done.
Oh, yeah, we finally got it done. And, the grind is real. The grind is real of an entrepreneur, of a business owner, of a man working. I know. So Kelsey, please introduce yourself. Let the people know who you are.
Cool. Well, yeah, my name is Kelsey Maynor. If you go on Instagram and any social media, it's What's Up Kels, WHATS UPKELS. Here in Atlanta, that's where I spend all my time. I love Atlanta. I'm not leaving for a long time, but I'm here in Atlanta, and I do a lot of stuff, starting with restaurants. That's what I call them, hospitality influencer. I'm part of a restaurant group called the Good Food Company. We have a restaurant right now called the Atlanta Breakfast Club, which is doing amazing. Outside of that, me and Dan, we have a prayer call we do in the morning, Monday through Friday, called Speak Fire. And that thing's really like the wake-up call. That's the, get you riled up, get you focused, get you energized, get you connected with some good spirit before you start your day. That's every day, Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. On top of that, I do events, most times with Upscale Magazine, Sheen Magazine, Ford, Lincoln. I've done some cool stuff. I don't know, man. I like to be around people. So whatever I can be around people and enjoy their spirit and have fun at the same time, I'm doing it. So I'm here at the studio right now with some musicians. So I enjoy that creative spirit. That's what I vibe off of. I get along with it too. So.
Oh, you good, man. You good. I know the environment is key, and just being in the right places, and whether it's the right place or not, just being around people who have a mind to do different things, to do greater things, to do better things, and that plays a major role in your growth. And so, you said you do a few different things, not really, but you're a hospitality influencer. You're in the hospitality industry. You have your spot down there. So let everybody know about the Atlantic Breakfast Club real quick.
the Atlanta Breakfast Club is like the hottest like breakfast restaurant in Atlanta. Probably like Southeast. I'm being modest right now. Southeast probably, I don't know. We're great. There's a chicken and waffles that you come. They have a sandwich, is 2 big Belgian waffles, big crunchy, crispy but juicy chicken breast, drizzled with the house syrup we make. Man, we have shrimp and grits, salmon croquette, peach cobbler French toast breakfast tacos. I can keep going, man. Like, the food is great. The people I work with are amazing. The partners, Chef Anthony Sanders, who got Apalachicola, Florida, some small country town in Florida, where like his mother was the head chef of some big restaurant. He's been cooking all his life. We got Osiris Ballard, who's an amazing businessman out of Miami. And our team is just dope, man. So we really is like some young black brothers. Everybody's under 40. And we just like, yo, this is what we want to do, and we had the opportunity to do it. I know restaurants are a really risky thing to get into, but I think we put some really key people in place, and our success is shown. We've been open for a year and a half, and we're just growing, and it's amazing. Like, you can come on a Saturday and Sunday, and I just tell you, they expect to wait at least an hour to get food. Not because it takes long, because there's a line. Wow. That's a blessing in itself. So.
Yes, it is. That's a good problem to have, as many people would say. Because right. No one wants to wait an hour for food, and no one's in there.
Right. You just sit down and be like, all right, now, how long are they killing the chicken and plucking it too? What's happening?
Yeah, it better be fresh.
Food comes out really fast, and I think that's one of our key parts. The restaurant group is called Good Food and Company. And that means that we have good food because we have amazing chefs, but we have good company as well. That makes a difference. You come to a place, you feel like family, you feel comfortable, and then the food's amazing. You're like, yo, this is my home. I come back, and we have so much repeat business, but we're also right downtown by the aquarium, so we get all the tourists. So tourists come in and like, this is great. It's so much better than Waffle House or, the complimentary breakfast that we get at the hotel. Like, it's something that we needed in Atlanta. And I'm so glad we were able to bring it,
Yes, sir. That is amazing, man. That is amazing. Next time I'm down there, we're going to connect. No more phone tag. We're going to connect, and I'm going to come get some grub.
No more phone tag.
No phone tag.
We were so close that last time.
Yeah, but, so close. So close.
How am I going to get there? It's too far away.
Yeah, man. Mother Nature played a big role in that. But, man, listen. So, you are a speaker, and I've seen videos. I've been around you. I've seen you speak. I've heard you speak. I say you're one of the greatest storytellers that I've come across. And I'm in the church scene, and that's saying a lot. So talk a little bit about what you speak on, the different things that you speak on. Where you go to speak, who you go to like really touch and pour into.
Man, I love speaking, if you can't tell. But usually my stories come from real life. Like, I don't really make up nothing. Most of the time it's something I've experienced. I went through it, and it works better. Like the prayer call we do in the morning, I say it's called Speak Fire. And Speak Fire is that ability to live your life, experience the hardships, the ups and downs, the roller coasters, the amazing success, and also the smack you in your ground experiences. But when you learn from those experiences, you can speak them in a way that you can encourage and motivate other people who are going through or have been through those same situations. So I tell stories, and usually they're wacky. Like my most recent one, I went to a high school, and I was speaking to some young boys. And I tried to teach them something that it took me a minute to learn, like asking questions, right? So the story starts off kind of graphic, but it's funny. I think I just posted on Instagram, but I'm talking about how, that time I came home from school, and my stomach wasn't feeling too well, hit the little blub, 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 that
bubble guts.
When you have to get to the bathroom quickly. Yeah. So I was one of those kids that didn't like to get messy, so I hit that, good wrap around that toilet tissue about 6, 7, 10 times around my hand, and I clogged the toilet. But at that time I didn't know how to unclog the toilet. So in my mind, I saw the toilet water rising, and I just wanted to. If I had just moved the tissue out the way, I feel like the water would go down because the tissue was blocking it, but I didn't know the whole science of how toilets get blocked up. So I'm in there panicking. The water's about to overflow to the toilet. I'm sweating. I don't know what to do. I use not the toilet plunger, but the toilet bowl cleaner. So the tissues it's disgusting. All that to say that my mother was at the house. So when she realized I was in the bathroom for an extended period of time, she goes and she knocks on the door and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm thinking of a lie. I couldn't get one out. I'm stuttering. And finally I just said, I had to open the door. I said, "Ma, I done made a mess." And she's like, "Well, why did you just ask me for help?" And that right there was a lesson I teach kids, because I didn't know why I didn't ask for help. I was nervous. I was scared. I don't know. I wanted to be a man to an extent. I didn't want to ask no questions. I kind of wanted to figure it out on my own. I had these weird fear levels. Like I was scared to be wrong. I was scared to get in trouble. I was scared to not know. I was scared to admit that I didn't know. So I didn't ask. So when I talked to the kids, I told them, like, there's this weird quadrant that if you don't know something and you don't ask, you still don't know. Mm-hmm. And usually you don't ask because you feel dumb. So if I don't know, I feel dumb. I don't ask because I feel dumb. I still don't know because I am dumb. Because I had the opportunity. But when you ask, you gain the thing, now I know. I bet you won't do that again. I know how to fix it. And that's how knowledge is passed. That's how wisdom is gained from, going through a situation and asking questions. Like, it's not bad to ask questions when you don't know, and if they don't give you the answer, it's fine, but keep asking that question, because we're all here to learn at the end of the day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's usually one of the speeches I would give to kids. And that story, like I said, is wacky, but I really clogged the toilet one day when I was a kid and I had to learn a lesson. Then I went to start lying. It was like, how much toilet tissue you use? It was a joke amongst my family that how much toilet paper I use. So I started lying. I use one square. That's disgusting. Don't use one square.
don't use that. That's what the bears use on the commercial, but it's not real. It's not gonna work, y'all.
Right.
Your hand going right through.
Because it's so real, But I speak to. Right now I'm speaking to high school kids, middle school kids. I enjoy being around kids because they're sometimes eager to learn, but it's always available for me to bring somebody with me. And that's the craziest thing. Like, I try to bring folks with me, and I realize that many times my friends, my colleagues, my peers they want to speak to kids. They want to speak and teach and help and share their story, but they don't know who to share it with. And sometimes they don't have the confidence to share it. It's weird. But I was talking to some men, and I was like, "Yo, man, they was like, yo, I see you on Instagram talking to kids and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. That's dope. I respect it." I said, "Cool, come with me next time." And they said, what am I going to talk about? I mean, I work, but it's not as fun or eventful or, I was like, "Nah, but we're talking high school kids. You bought your car, right?" He said, "Yeah, I bought a car." I said, "These kids take the bus." I said, "Yo, did you buy a house?" He said, "Yeah, man, I bought a house a couple years ago." "Cool, these kids been living in apartments all their life. They know nothing about the process of buying a house. They know nothing about the process of getting a car. They know nothing about this." So, I mean, your life experience in itself can teach these kids so much, rather than trying to show how much money you make or what kind of car you drive or, how flashy your industry is. They're just trying to figure out how to make some money. And you obviously got a job, so you can teach them how you got your job. But as men, we have a success with just being men, and we're alive right now, that we can teach some kids, because they might not be alive tomorrow because of the mistakes they will make because you didn't show them how to not make those. Mm-hmm. So I go on, but I enjoy just like being around people and getting that good vibe and sharing a couple stories. The last time I had some kids